Today on MTG Unpacked, it's pre-release weekend for the latest Magic set, Final Fantasy, and as you might expect, we're getting stuck into two pre-release packs. So this is a great way to get started with the new sets at your local game store. So check them out this weekend. What is this? Answer the Call of the Crystals. Okay then. Oh, I like the pixel art here. That's unexpected. Alright, so we do have some punch outs here, very pixelated. So from the earlier Final Fantasy games, if anyone knows which one these pictures are from, let me know in the comments. So let's check that out. Very cool scene right there. So it is a turn-based Japanese RPG. Very nice. So there's our pixelated characters. And then we have a small spin down here, not quite as big as the ones in the bundle. Let's roll a lucky 7. And that was not a very good roll. We'll try it again. So we got a 16 and a 3. Alright, so moving right along. That did not turn out so great. Let's see what we get here. So these go for about $40 US. And you can take part in a pre-release event. So this tells you how to build a pre-release deck. And we get a cool little poster on the other side. And what is this? Some more pixelation. It doesn't say which Final Fantasy game that is. So I'm relying on the audience to tell me. Alright, so we have 6 packs here. Check out the promo card. And I don't think they have the codes in these anymore. You can just unlock the packs on MTG Arena directly. So we have Louis Suarez's Sacrifice. How would you pronounce that one? We've got the 2025 promo stamp there. Okay, so just one card in these. So let's get into Final Fantasy here. So we did actually open a bundle yesterday. So looking forward to more Final Fantasy goodness today. We have Magitech Infantry, along with Warrior's Sword, Resentful Revelation, Chocobo Kick. Watch out, steer clear of those blokes. We've got Dreams of Laguna, White Mage's Staff, Magic Pot, and uncommons. We've got Ash, Princess of Dalmasca, along with Circle of Power, Thieves' Knife, and rare is Astrologian's Planisphere. I'm going to have a lot of trouble with this set, aren't I? Yep. And we've got Esper Origins, so this is a double-sided rare. On the other side, we've got Summon Esper Madwin. Foil, Sid Timeless Artificer, so your deck can have any number of these ones. And I think they have like 15 different artworks, so that is pretty cool. Then we have a Plains, nice full art, and a hero with a robot warrior on the other side. Alright, so moving on to our next pack. So have you taken part in any pre-release events? And if so, how did you do? I'm particularly curious in your impressions of this new set. Next up, we got a fat chocobo. Check it out. That is a chonker indeed. Then we got Sage's Newliths and Weapons Vendor. Haste Magic, followed by Heck Dies. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, so many eyes there. I'm not going to count them all. We've got White Aura Sight, Lunatic Pandora. Oh, Darkness of Eternity. So this is an alternate art for Dark Ritual. So you'll see at the bottom FCA code here. So these are the, what do they call them? They've got a special name from like throughout history or something. Through the Ages, I think it is. So that's cool. And then we have an Ambrosia Whiteheart along with the Final Days. So these are uncommons. Ether and Hope S-Time for the rare. Foil, we got a Koyul, again, apologies, and a Gongaga Reactor Town, and oh, that's cool, Hero Token. So 1-1 with a Moogle, 1-2. I did learn about the Moogles. I was corrected the other day, so I call them cats, but a Moogle is very, very different from a cat, apparently. Next up, we've got Paladin's Arms, followed by Sabo Tender. Weird looking plant there, that's cool. Cactus looking thing. We've got Cornered by Black Mages, Commune with Beavers, and Ice Flan. And you'll notice at the bottom in the corner it tells you which Final Fantasy game these characters are from, so that's a nice touch. Instant ramen you can have in Final Fantasy 15 apparently. And Memories of Nibelheim, Stroke of Midnight is the alternate, so another one of these Through the Ages cards. So let's pop that up there with the other one. So 2 so far, looking good. We've got Omega Heartless Evolution and Tifa's Limit Break, along with Graha Tia, the cat cosplayer. That's my impression. And the Emperor of Palamecia. This one flips into the Lord Master of Hell. I'm guessing that is a boss character there from Final Fantasy II. Then we have Tifa Lockhart, a fan favorite character. Foil Ahriman, Eye Horror. Looks like a beholder, doesn't he? Then we have Rabanastra Royal City in foil. And what else? We have a hero and a horror token. That is pretty horrifying. All right, 3 more packs here from our first pre-release of Final Fantasy. Loving it so far. We've got Town Greeter, Ice Magic, Dwarven Castle Guard, Thunder Magic. I'm guessing there's a whole cycle of those, right? Undercity Dire-Rat. What is that? Final Fantasy 12. Have to try that one out, I think. Crossroads Village and Laughing Mad. Sort of sinister artwork there. Torgal a Fine Hound, along with Ambrosia Whiteheart. How is that not a chocobo? I'm sure people can tell me all the lore about that. Demon Wall and Ignis Scientia or Scientia. Then we have Noctis, Prince of Lucis or Lucis. So that's cool borderless art right there. We've got a Crystal Fragments in foil. And on the other side, Summon Alexander. Followed by a Swamp. Okay. Cool artwork on that one. And an art card. We have Cloud's Limit Break. Alright, only 2 packs here from the first one. No mythics so far, but hopefully in the next 2 packs here, we've got the Coel and Call the Mountain Chocobo. Okay then. And Quattrub Forea, Zombie Horror. Check that out. It's creepy. And Gubu Gardener, Plant Beast. Love that. Scorpion Sentinel. Lunatic Pandora, White Auracite, and uncommons. We got a Choco Comet. What the heck? Chocobo Madness right there. Diamond Weapon and Phoenix Down. The Wind Crystal for the rare. Followed by a Mythic. Here we go. It is Nibelheim Aflame and Sephiroth's Intervention in foil. Which, incidentally, the Sephiroth in the starter kit, if you missed that video, link in the corner. We've got Rabanastra Royal City. And it's a bird token. Gotta be a chocobo, right? And a wizard on the other side. One more here. So 1 mythic is actually pretty good. Usually you get 0 out of pre-release packs. We've got Blitzball Shot and Combat Tutorial. Magitech Infantry, Warrior's Sword, Resentful Revelation, Chocobo Kick, Adventurer's Airship, and Tonberry for the uncommons. Zidane, Tantalus, Thief, followed by Sleep Magic, Crystal Fragments. Did we see that one earlier? On the other side, Summon Alexander, I think we did. And then it is Zanarkand, Ancient Metropolis for the rare. A nice foil Undercity Dire Rat, followed by Baron Airship Kingdom and a Chocobo with a Wizard. Alright, so let's scoop it all up here. We'll move on to our second one. So we've got 2 of those Through the Ages cards, 1 Mythic, and I do like the retro graphics there. The pixel art looks fantastic. I'm thinking it's probably not NES though from Final Fantasy 1 because the graphics was not that good. This is showing signs of shading, so probably one of the later games. And yeah, we've got the same picture on the inside here. We'll set that aside. And alright, different colored dice. So where's our set symbol? Let's locate that. Here we go, FF. Let's roll a 7 this time, and we got a 3. I don't know why I bother sometimes. Okay, so we'll set that aside. That's the same. That is as well. What did we get here for our promo? Pre-release promo foil with the stamp. These are cool. I do like to remove them from the plastic so we can see the foiling a bit better. So we've got Ardyn the Usurper. Alright, so 2 there. And let's get to cracking more play boosters. Stay tuned later today. We'll be getting stuck into a collector booster box on the hunt for one of 77 of the Chocobo cards. So the serialized Chocobo cards, I should say. Alright, starting off here, we've got Aerith Rescue Mission, Light of Judgment, Sephiroth's Intervention, Gigantode. Whoa, that is a big frog indeed. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum, Adventurer's Airship, and Cecil Harvey. So this is Tyna the Weaver. Okay, very cool. So there's another Through the Ages. Saz's Chocobo. What on earth? That is a cute little bird indeed. Ash, Princess of Dalmasca, Circle of Power. And Summon GF Ifrit. Is that just a single-sided? Yep. Okay, so nice borderless art on that one. And the Masamune for the rare Roban Bull of Alamigo. Is that that's another rare? Okay, foil rare. So that was a pretty good pack. And then we have a full art island and art card here. We have Dion Bahamut's Dominant. Alright, so yeah, having not played any of the Final Fantasy games, I'm really impressed by what I see here. It's making me want to check out some of them. So I'm curious which one is your favorite. Next up, we've got a Namazu Trader, Fish Citizen, Precious Wanderings, and a, what is that, Chi Kern Merchant? I think that's how you would say that. Slash of Light, Red Mage's Rapier, Adventurer's Airship, Vane's Treachery, and Uncommon's Summon Primal Garuda. And then we have Circle of Power, Ignis Scientia, and Sid Timeless Artificer, so your deck can have any number of those. Then we've got Gilgamesh, Master at Arms for the rare, followed by a foil Sephiroth's Intervention, and Gone Town of Ruin, and a nice Hero Treasure Token. So, have you found any fun cards so far? Any cool combos you've stumbled across? Any infinite combos? I'm wondering if there are some. I've heard rumors there might be in this set, so let me know in the comments. You're not alone. Blazing Bomb, that looks like a Fierce Elemental. Fight On, Gizal Greens, So you've got to feed your chocobos, keep them strong and healthy. Magic Damper, Laughing Mad, Veins Treachery, and Titus Blitzball Star for the uncommons. Phantom Train, Ring of the Lucii, Fang Fearless Lassie. Probably butchered that one. And this is a half of a card. So if you're wondering what the deal is with that, that is the meld mechanic. So you need 2 cards. So melds with Vanille, Cheerful, Lassie. Okay. So I wonder if we can find that one. Then we've got Teller, Great Sage for the rare foil Ice Magic. And a Wastes. Very cool. In foil. Wants to stick there. And a Hero Knight token. 3 more packs to go. Surely we can find a mythic here. That would be awesome. We got Black Mage's Rod, Airship Crash, Reprieve the Esper, Fate of the Suncrist, and Mysidian Elder. Loporit Scout, a Rabbit Scout. That is awesome. Big fan of the rabbits. Actually, a Jackalope is the channel mascot. Oh, and here we have a Promise Fulfilled. Light up the stage. So through the ages right there. So 2 for 2. Then we've got Thieves Knife, Toggle a Fine Hound, Ambrosia Whiteheart, and Demon Wall. And the rare is Sarah Farron. And flipping it into Crystallized Sarah. Followed by a foil side quest card collection. What? There's card collecting in this game? And Magic Card. I like that. So what is that? Final Fantasy 14 by the look of it. And we've got a Rabanastra Royal City and Hero Frog token. Particularly cool looking frog right there. 2 more packs. So having a lot of fun here. Final Fantasy. We got a Gaelic cat. That is not a Moogle. That is actually a cat this time. Summon GF Ifrit. Ahriman the Eye Horror. And Balam T-Rex Sword. Dragoon's Wyvern. Supplex. Loporit Scout. And Toggle a Fine Hound for the uncommons. Ambrosia Whiteheart. The Final Days, and Jidor Aristocratic Capital, along with Sarah. Okay, so we saw that one before, yep. And Giot, King of the Dwarves, a foil uncommon. And these cards do like to stick together here. Then we have a Swamp, and what is this? This is the one that transforms, isn't it? We've got Yesmat Ultimate Mark. Final pack here. Final Fantasy Play Booster. If you've missed any of our Final Fantasy videos, check out the complete playlist. Link in the corner. Not too many videos there so far, but that will grow in the weeks ahead. Final pack here. We've got a Namazu Trader, along with Quiquirian Merchant or Chiquirian Merchant, Balam T-Rex or Dragoon's Wyvern, Gaelic Hat, Lunatic Pandora, Crossroads Village. Oh, nice one. Vanadiel Adventurers. So this is the alternate for Laboratory Maniac. So 3 in this box. That's pretty cool. Snow Villiers, Reach the Horizon, Eject, and Midgar, City of Mako for the rare. Foil Magitech Infantry. Let's see what else. And a Very Serene Forest, followed by a Hero Wizard token. So there we have it. Final Fantasy pre-release packs. Let me know in the comments how you did if you went to any pre-release events this weekend. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.